For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm not really worried about that. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck is the second string running back.
Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
The 46-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Henry on 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They want to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerve showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
Justin Tucker to kick off for
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Odell Beckham Jr. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the gun, Mayfield.
The 34-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your steps. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expecting us to back. In fact,
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The 24-yard line.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 8.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 24, Jackson forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Third and 13.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And the Raven first down.
Derrick Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 11 now. From the gun, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A gain of 42 yards on
first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Browns' 23-yard.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He's going to get it running right. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, 82 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Jackson's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like you did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on 1st down. Out left side here to Bryant. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Jackson will throw again. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
He'll run it. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 23.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as the Ravens push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. From the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game. And we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Returning it, Johnson. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A short kick taken at the 18. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. Looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Being chased out left. He's going to look deep now for left. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions.
This controller got that automatic hit stick on it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
It's a touchdown.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
I like to do the same play like 5 times. That's my fault.
Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a score closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air.
Mikey and get a
We're seeing a big time performance.
What was the score of the second shit when he played him?
Where'd you pull that one from?
And you know, every now and then I actually listen to.
What was the score of the second shit when he played him?
And you're just a scholar.
Was it good or?
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know,
It was bad. It was all bad.
Get when I can.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Jackson. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try to put the hammer.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able
No,
to get in there.
it don't even matter. I'm not worried about that. It's nothing you can do to stop me when I get there. I'm just saying in general. I'm not using this shit. We should have put money on this shit, to be honest.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. Now he's going to throw it deep.
You gotta go up there. I'm stressed.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise.
Oh, wow, it's too close to be doing shit like that.
Ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened He did call for the
It's
ball,
too close to do shit like that.
He was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had
yeah,
on the
well.
defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down
I
deep.
get 2
And on the
guys.
first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Credit him with
Somebody
a
gonna
1-yard
get injured.
gain
You
there
keep
to make
pressing
it
that no
2nd
huddle.
and
I'm gonna tell you
9.
like that.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure.
I'll tell you like that.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Is that?
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Yeah.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And out across midfield down to the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
21 more yards.
Mayfield with it once more. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
At the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Mayfield to throw it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Escaping the pressure. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This one fielded at the 5. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that'll set them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He uncorks it for Snead. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down.
There on the coverage.
To throw, Mayfield, flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On third down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
19 more yards.
Mayfield on first down. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Going to the air again with Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
That was my timeout.
And that
was my timeout.
No good.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to do a fake or not.
Stay right where it is. Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on
I was on that little ass Warzone screen this whole game too. Not knowing where my remote was. I just found my remote. You're gonna see the difference.
Defense is naturally motivated,
Never mind.
elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
2nd and 10.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll field. It's another first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 36. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the Browns' 33-yard line.
Now an option play on second down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He was brought down by Levante David.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
It won't let me pick a play. It won't let me pause. Nothing.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
I appreciate that, I do.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing, Mayfield.
Wow.
He's got a man
wow.
wide open. It's Landry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Browns have taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Here's Mayfield. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Throwing now is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Good game, boy.
And that one?
GG's.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short.
Nah, that's over. That's GG's.
Not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
It is. It's frozen for me too. Don't worry, I'm gonna decline it. GG's though, boy. All right, are you running Warzone after this, Blake, or no? All right, copy. I don't know. I haven't even.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And again, it's Chubb. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
GG, boy.
And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you've got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game.